So the story Wilbur's Cosmic Cone is inspired by something that really happened. This is Wilbur. Wilbur's a spoodle. Say hello, Wilbur. Hello. That's not his real voice. What happened is April last year, he had to go to the vet to have a wart removed from his lip. And when animals go to vets, they put a cone on them to stop them scratching, or whatever the operation is. Now, Wilbur was on some funny medicine as well to help with with the healing and to make him feel a bit better. But what happened is he kept getting up in the middle of the night and he wanted to go outside. And normally when he wants to go outside, he wants to go outside for a wee. This time he'd just go outside and he'd sit on a mat, and here's a picture here, and he'd look up to the sky and he would just, and he just kept doing that all night, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. He just wanted to go outside, look at the stars and howl. And we were like, oh, what is he doing out there? What's going on? But then I had the idea, maybe he was howling and he was communicating with a distant planet. Maybe his cone was picking something up from another planet. And that's where the idea came from. So the next morning started writing it. And that's what the book is. So that's what we're going to read today. Go on, buddy. Okay. So it's Wilbur's Cosmic Cone, written by me, Alan D. Parr, and illustrated by Anna Lee. I still have to read it, even though I wrote it. Each and every single day, Wilbur the puppy loved to play. He'd fetch a stick, catch a ball, sniff every lamppost, tree and wall. Feeling tired, he'd rest his head, take a nap upon his bed. Rain or shine, come what may, Wilbur did this every day. After a visit to the vets, his carefree days were thrown, wearing the bane of household pets, an ugly, clumsy cone. So Monday through to Sunday, Wilbur refused to play. He didn't tug or fetch a ball, pee on every tree or wall. Going inside to have a snore, his cone would snag on doggy door. Rain or shine, he would moan about his life stuck in the cone. One night he couldn't sleep. He gazed up to the stars. His cone picked up a distant beep, a signal from life on Mars. So each and every single night, beyond his sense of smell and sight, his neighbor's cat, while on the prowl, would stop and stare at Wilbur's howl. Alone and sitting in the dark, he'd look up to the sky and bark. Woof, 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 woof. He couldn't get comfy in his bed. He'd communicate with Mars instead. I like this page. One clear night, almost at morning, they beamed poor Wilbur up. The Martians turned out without warning to investigate the pup. Blasting off into the night, beyond his sense of smell and sight, far from fetch and tennis ball, away from parks and shopping mall. Miles from bikes and cars, Wilbur made his way to Mars, but when he landed, to his dismay, he found they had forgot to play. Martian dogs, while traveling space, had lost their canine ways. They didn't fetch or sniff or chase. Signs filled their days. Each and every single day, Wilbur taught them how to play. Fetching meteors and shooting stars, sniffing every bum on Mars. Serious pursuits they snubbed in favor of their bellies rubbed. Feeling tired, they'd rest their heads and snooze upon their Martian beds. Wilbur, the best of teachers, the Martians good students too. These once noble creatures, now rolling around in poo. Ooh, you seen a dog do that? Stinky. When time had come to leave this place, Wilbur blasted into space. He left the Martians feeling brighter, with their gravity somewhat lighter. Returning to his place of birth, he touched back down on planet Earth. Despite the cone around his head, he collapsed dog-tired on his bed. Can you see all the other space things in this picture? It's the Martian spaceship, but there's also another 1, 2, 3 things there. There's actually 4 space things, but you might not know what that one is. Wilbur woke on his good side. He saw the silver lining. Over the bowl his comb would hide, his food while fresco dining. The cat can't get that anymore. So on this brand new day, cone and all, he loved to play. He'd fetch a stick, catch a ball, sniff every lamppost, tree and wall. Feeling tired, he'd rest his head, take a nap upon his bed. One morning when the vet approved, Wilbur had the cone removed. Wilbur, that's you. When Human came through the door, a glum look on their face, not smiling like they did before, they'd been fitted with a brace. Wilbur's owner was close to tears, knowing it would be for years. Not even playing with a ball would bring them any joy at all. Nighttime came, their teeth would ache, lying in bed all wide awake. The metal grill upon their face picked up a signal from outer space. What do you think is going to happen next? How do you think it's going to? If you guess this, then you're right. There he goes. They're both going to space. Did you like the story? Now, there's some big words in our story. We like having big words in there, but we know some of you might not know what they mean. So at the back of the book there's also, how do I say that and what does it mean? So you can start saying al fresco in everyday conversation.